In today's episode, we're going to desolder the USB ports and the network adapter port now that we have everything up and running. I'm also going to make an attempt at desoldering the GPIO pins here as well and removing those. Doing that will give me quite if I do that, the highest point on this will be this HDMI port, and that's still pretty low. That's pretty good. I don't know if I can probably desolder that. I can definitely desolder this. I don't know if I need to really at that point. I mean, I'm bypassing it with my wiring harness here anyways. But let's start by desoldering the network adapter ports. Now, for these, I'm going to do something with that later. But let's go ahead and get that desoldered. I've let the iron heat up. I've cleaned it. Let's give this a shot. It's getting there. Come back to that one. That one went really quick. So did that one. Just keep moving down the line. Most of these pins are clear. These two are questionable. Top and bottom ones here. I gotta get that solder out of there. It's gonna be ugly. Oh, there's like 2 pins hanging on. Ah, there we go. Desoldered. Okay. This one actually came. That wasn't that bad. Just wiggling it out here. The pins. The pins can be difficult. There it goes. Almost got it. With pins still attached. Nice. And sure enough, those were those 4 pins that I could not get. Should probably test to make sure it still works. Okay, power, and we're booting. That's a good sign. So we are up and running with no USB ports. And I think I'm going to take a break for tonight and then come back another day and take this guy down too. Alright, so we've got a new tip. You can see it. The tip, the opening corroded on the other one, or degraded. Did not corrode, it degraded. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. There we go. This is gonna work great. This is working extremely well. Oh yeah, there we go. That came out good. Let's give this one another shot. Pretty good. Okay. Let's put that down and see what we got here. Salt looks pretty loose. It's probably pretty hot too. Gently pry. There it goes. One of the pins that one pin that didn't release got stuck in there, and that's what was holding it back. That's okay. We'll get it out. Alright, looks like one of the LEDs stuck to it. It's okay. We'll get that guy off too. Okay. Alright, so that's a few scratches there, but it's okay. That is the 2 USB ports and Ethernet port desoldered from the Raspberry Pi. And that saves us quite a bit of height getting rid of those. So now the highest point at the moment is my GPIO header, which I still haven't decided if I'm going to desolder on this one. We desoldered it on this one. I'll have to do some testing here to see if, just to make sure that things work on here. It looks okay, but we'll give it a shot. I'll do that before I desolder this, because this works at the moment. So now that we've desoldered the dual USB ports that were 2 ports high, we're actually going to resolder in a single height USB port. It's going to be remote. It's not going to be mounted to the board. So what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and wire up. Some wires here to the test points, which were connected to the pins here. I'm just going to use the middle one here. I'll build up the solder pads a little bit. It doesn't matter if I use the front or back. I'll use the front ones just to make sure there's room for everything. I just wanted to build that up a little bit. Okay, let's just see how this goes here. Want to heat up the wire too. Okay, that's in. Alright, that went fairly well. Let's try the middle one here. I'm going to double check the continuity just to make sure these aren't touching. It looks fairly close. Okay, there's our second one. And our third one. Okay. Now we do need a ground, which I believe that's going to be the ground point here. And while that's still warm, go ahead and get our wire in there. There we go. Which is going to be this wire. So let's see what we can do about getting this attached. Okay, that went pretty well. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Okay, that worked. There it goes. Just need it to. Okay, it's definitely bridged together. We'll come back and fix that. Let's get our last wire on here. This is PP51, I believe. And I believe this is our positive power. Okay. Let's just take a look at that real quick. Okay, I've definitely got a bridge here between these two pins. It'd be really nice if I could just cut that. We will get it. Or if I can heat it up and just slide this X-Acto blade down there to separate it. Take a look at that. I think that may have done it. Yep, that did it. We'll do a continuity check real quick just to be sure, but so that is how you remote wire a USB port to the Raspberry Pi. We're going to do a quick test. I'm going to clean all this up and hook a keyboard into that.